Okay, my name is Jim McKean. I am the program coordinator and assistant professor of law enforcement technology. My primary research activities can be described as the confluence of three primary areas. The first area being collaborative research, the second area being discipline-specific research, and then the third area being research related to my pursuit of a doctoral degree in higher education. Collaborative research, I am very fortunate in that I was hired with Camille Lettingham and Shannon Brogan. What we were interested in was providing opportunities for each of our specific disciplines to engage in the application of their knowledge beyond the classroom. Shannon, Camille, and I then collaborated on what we called an interdisciplinary service learning project to help the education and nursing students comply with background checks. In the past, our students, either in nursing or education, would have to go to the local sheriff's department, police department to get this background check completed. With the rolled fingerprint impressions, it would take 45 minutes, 50 minutes. They would send the fingerprint impressions off, and if they were smudged, the student was then notified, you have to come back and have them retaken. So this web check system enabled us to just take the thumbs and the index fingers. They're transmitted in digital format to BCI&I, and within 2 hours or 2 days, we get the results back. So once again, we required our students to research service learning, to generate a reflection paper, and then Camille Lettingham and Shannon and I wrote the results of this service learning project and submitted that for publication. And then probably the third major area of collaborative research that I've engaged in recently is the forensic nursing class that I'm doing with Camille Lettingham and Shar Miller and Charlotte McManus. It is the blending of nursing and forensics to provide nursing students with education relative to collecting evidence as they're assessing trauma patients either in the ER or wherever they're placed. And then finally, the last one, Shannon Brogan and I, because we both have taught in Hong Kong, we decided that we would conduct a learning project with our Hong Kong students. Are there similarities or are there differences between the learning preferences of Asian specifically or international students and American students? So the literature was telling us as faculty that these students have different learning preferences than American students. The results of this study were very interesting in that, contrary to the literature, it appears from our study that there are far more similarities in learning preferences between Asian criminal justice student practitioners and American student criminal justice practitioners. The second area of research that I'm involved in is what I consider discipline-specific research. And there are two primary areas that I'm interested in currently. One is in Homeland Security, analysis of training needs for Appalachia and Ohio. The second is research concerning the perceptions and attitudes of concealed permit holders who carry a concealed weapon and their perceptions about possessing a concealed license to carry a firearm as a determining factor in police-citizen traffic stops. Original research is academic inquiry that with the outcome to expand existing knowledge and translate that knowledge into the classroom to benefit future generations, and then stimulating those generations to conduct their own academic inquiry that transcends the classroom. And I think that's the goal of teaching, learning, and research, and that's why research is such a core component of teaching and learning.